Aloha and welcome from the Black Swan Temple.
Happy Equinox, everyone. We thought we would do a little pre-recording for you as we're preparing for a retreat, and I'm off on a whaleboat today. So welcome to the Spring Equinox, our Equinox Sound Healing Ceremony.
Aloha.
And this is a powerful time to reflect and to do some spiritual gardening. And we just had the full moon in Virgo. And Virgo is the energy of the high priestess. She's like an earth goddess and governs order, discernment are her attributes. And she's like the doctor of the zodiac and reminds us that the earth has everything that we need to heal. Plant medicines, herbs, flowers, foods. It's important to keep our soils clean, healthy, and vital. So as we move through our sacred days of equinox, it's a good time to reflect on your own health, wellness, and practices, your daily habits. What daily habits are ready to be released that aren't serving you? And what habits are you ready to instill and bring into part of your daily life? You may recall at the last new moon we talked about big visions, visioning for your life. Well, now it's time to create those habits and bring things into order so that we've created the structure, an optimal environment for them to manifest. So with that, we open our ceremony, calling in the sacred directions.
I call forth the guardians of the East. And I call forth Archangel Raphael, the spirit and the element of air, to guard and protect everyone in this space, bringing to us emotional healing in body, mind, and spirit, abundance, love, creativity, and safe travel. That's right. Tonight we welcome spring and new beginnings. Bring to us the air, the breath of God, so that we may breathe in healing blessings of love and protection. And the ability to learn and create in divine space. We honor the wind tonight. We ask for new opportunities of peace to fill the air. We call upon the white dove of peace as it flies freely in all nations in birth and rebirth and brings the winds of change that bring new beginnings. The winds that bring the breath of life, the place of enlightenment and illumination. I call in a new day, a new cycle of opening the realm of our hearts. The place of being compassionate, loving, harmonious, forgiving. On this magical, mystical spring equinox, I ask that you bring us a new inspirational vision and help us to remember our ancient future ways as we unlock the wisdom of our heart and mind.
We now ask for the blessings of the direction of the south. We call to Archangel Michael to bring your sword of truth and to cut away all cords of discord. We call to the time of the noonday sun, the time of summer, the time when things are growing and blossoming into being. the time of adolescence, the time when we are growing and blossoming into being. And we call to Archangel Michael to bring your sword of truth and cut away all cords of discord. We call to the element of fire, the noonday sun, and our solar sun, which is strong enough to beat down upon our earth, activating the life force within seeds that have been planted deep beneath the earth, until that life force becomes so strong that it breaks through its shell and new life emerges, sprouting up and rooting down, making its way through the rocks and darkness until it reaches the crust of the earth, breaking through, reaching up towards the sun, and unfurling into a beautiful new expression of life. We recognize this energy as being related to our mental bodies, to our ability to focus our minds and energy on those seeds of our intentions, seeing them through to their fruition. May we align our minds with the divine mind of infinite perfection and know we are worthy of all good things. May we stand in our power, move with focus, confidence, warmth, radiance, joy, and great magnetism, magnetizing to us all good things. We welcome the blessings of the direction of the south.
Spirit keepers and energies of the West, I call upon the season of autumn. We call to Archangel Gabriel to guard and protect this space and everyone in it. Tonight, bring to us understanding and guidance in our dreams and revelations. Show us God's journey for us tonight. Bring to us the water flowing from the stream of life, that we may bathe and drink, renewing our body, mind, and soul. Calling in the home of the thunder beings that bring the rains that nurture our life, the place of the setting sun, the emotional realm, the place of reflections and introspections. Calling in the place of death that is not an ending, but a transition to a new beginning. The direction of hidden mysteries, the energies of autumn's bountiful harvests. Calling in the place of the evening star, the place of transformation and change. Again, I call to Archangel Gabriel and the guardians of the world. Just as I call upon all the sea creatures, the water creatures. I call upon the dolphins, the whales, the playfulness of the otters and seals. We are grateful today. We are grateful for the presence of our spirit keepers of the West. We welcome your presence into our ohana, into our circle, into that magical presence that we are all open and aware of. Mahalo nui loa. Guardians.
We now ask for the blessings of the direction of the north. We call to Archangel Uriel, protector of this earth plane. We call to the element of earth and the creatures of the earth. We call to the four-legged ones, the slithering ones, the crawling ones. We call to our animal totems and animal instincts that dwell within. And we call to the ancestors of these lands we reside upon, and the ancestors of our families who've walked this earth plane before us. Be with us now. Help us to remember how to live in right relations with the earth. Help us remember how to nourish and sustain ourselves in ways that leave the earth no worse for us being here. help us to remember that we are here at this time of the great change to fulfill a prophecy. For the Hopi elders have said, when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, there will come a tribe of people, all colors, all sizes, all walks of life, all ways of being, who through our actions, words, and deeds shall restore the earth to her former beauty, and we shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. So, Rainbow family, may we gather now and recognize we are one tribe, one family, one race, the human race. And may we rise above all the veils of illusion and confusion that may separate us and fulfill our the prophecy at this time at the great turning. Hey-ya, mama, hey-ya. Hey-ya, hey-ya.
I invoke the guardians of the above, calling in the spirit of the above, the element of ether. Tonight we welcome the energies of the sky above, as we welcome the gifts of wind and sunshine, the creative energies, the desire for truth, and the emotion of compassion. Calling in Father Sky, Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, our Skywalkers, our angels, our star nations, the Elohim, the celestial hosts, archangels, the angelic realms, our divine consciousness, our sky beings and multi-dimensional light beings. We call in the Great White Brotherhood, our spirit guides and our ancestors for their wisdom and watchful guidance over our life path. Spirits of the above, we invite Nuit, whose body holds the stars, Nakua, the dragon-tailed goddess who is the restorer of cosmic equilibrium. Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and yet you who are the unnameable one. Spirit keepers, energies of the above, join us tonight, for we are grateful for your presence. Grateful for the blessings and the assistance that we receive from your life-giving energies. Mahalo nui loa for joining us in our ohana. God bless. So be it.
We now ask for the blessings of the direction of the below. We turn our awareness to inner earth, to the spirit of the earth. May we recognize that the earth is a living, breathing, sentient being. Some call her Gaia. Some call her Pachamama. Some call her Tara. Some call her Turtle Island. The Hawaiians call her Haumea. They call her life force energy, the Len, the Aina, and her life force energy, the Mana. May we send our roots deep down into the heart of Mother Earth and call forth her Mana, her spirit, to come streaming in through our roots into our veins, just as she runs through the veins of the tall trees, which grow stronger with the purifying fires of time. May we too grow stronger with these purifying fires of time. May we be deeply rooted and connected. May we know that we are supported and guided in all good ways. May we feel that support and heed that guidance and tread lightly upon the earth, walking the path of beauty and right relations with all of our relations. Hey ya mama, hey ya mama. Hey ya mama, hey ya mama.
Spirit keepers of our sacred center, calling in the within, the principle of wholeness, the energy and spirit of the mysterious, calling in the place of balance, the sacred union, our higher self, our infinite oneness, calling in the divine feminine, the divine masculine, God, Goddess, Isis, Osiris, Magdalene, and Christ, the yin, the yang. We welcome the gifts of balance and oneness and the connection of all things, for all things are one and all things are interrelated. Calling in Spiderweb, and who weaves the web and mends the broken threads of life, the place of timelessness, transformation, the place of the void from which all things are born and to whom all things return. Spirit keepers within our sacred center, we are, as always, grateful, Mahali Nui Loa, for joining us on this magical spring equinox in time. We are grateful as always. Grateful for the blessings, grateful for the assistance that we receive from your spiritual blessings, life-giving energies. Mahalo Nui Loa for this magical moment in time. So be it.
And with that, the directions are called.
The circle is cast.
And we are now in sacred
space.
Imagining now, finding yourself in the garden of your life at the time of early spring. And being the time of early spring, perhaps there's some spring flowers in bloom. And as you walk through this garden of your life, you begin to take stock of what's there, of the trees, of the creatures. Perhaps the birds are chirping, the butterflies are fluttering, and perhaps there's places that you had created gardens before. Maybe vegetable gardens or herb gardens, places you've grown fruit, or places you've set aside for meditation. Well, being the time of early spring, it is time to do some spring clearing and cleansing. After all, winter has taken a bit of a toll. But there's signs of life re-emerging, reawakening. So you go about your business of doing some spring clearing and cleansing, pulling out any weeds, clearing away any dead matter, throwing it all into a big compost pile. So you keep going through and uprooting anything that doesn't belong there. Just like you're uprooting any habits, patterns in your life that are no longer serving, that might be choking off life, taking over. Now, you're senior in your space. So clear away all that might be choking off life or dead or dying. Clearing away, making sure the soil has enough nutrients, perhaps putting in everything into a compost pile, and then drawing the soil from years gone by and augmenting the soils, nourishing them. And it's as if you have everything you want at your fingertips. And this is all rather fun and easy to do. So, as you continue, you begin to dream into, envision what you want to plant next. The flowers, perhaps herbs, vegetables, trees, maybe fruit trees. Whatever it is, you have it all at your fingertips. And now you go about your business of planting. And it's almost as if you can kind of wave a magic wand and everything gets planted with such ease and grace. Fun and easy to do. Planting and nourishing the soils. And just take another few moments here to finish up your planting. You can always come back to your garden and keep tending to it. Keep adding, changing, nourishing, watering. So take another moment. Just wave that magic wand. You can do it. Everything you want is planted. And now, how about taking a little break and finding somewhere to just sit in your garden and enjoy. And as you do, you kind of enter a time warp. And the spring showers come and the Mayflowers bloom and things begin to bud and sprout and blossom and grow. And the season rolls along and things begin to warm up as spring begins to give way to early summer. And as the weather shifts and the days become longer, people start to come out to your garden. Perhaps children come to play tag, play in the trees. Maybe families come for a Sunday stroll or lovers come for a picnic. It gives you great pleasure to see people coming to enjoy your garden. While summer moves along, the days grow longer and the nights grow shorter and things are really happening in your garden now. Growing and maturing and fruiting. And perhaps some things are already as you enter the long days of summer. Maybe some of the herbs, the flowers, and vegetables. Maybe there's some things you can harvest already and there's so much abundance here. You can't possibly consume this all yourself. So perhaps you decide to share. Share with people who come by or make baskets or send some off to market. Say share with your friends, family, neighbors. Wow. Summer begins to give way to early fall and everything needs to be harvested soon or you'll lose it. And your garden is so abundant. You can't possibly harvest this yourself, can you? Maybe you can. And if you can't, maybe you can throw a little harvest party. Enlist the help of your friends, your neighbors, your family. Maybe you can throw a little harvest festival. Dinner at least. Have a big feast and share the abundance. Maybe do some trading. And wow, how nourishing everything is that came from your garden. So enjoying it, aren't you? Seeing how it's spread throughout your community, family, nourishing and blessing others. Well, autumn sure rolls in now, and the temperature drops and the days start to grow shorter and gets colder, and the leaves are turning and things are dropping to the garden floor. And it's time now to prepare your garden for the time of winter, of resting. And it's time now to prepare yourself for the time of winter, the time of resting and dreaming. So you do whatever you need to do to prepare for the time of winter. When you put your garden to bed and you find a place for yourself to go and snuggle up and take a moment to reflect on the season, giving thanks for the abundance. And then drifting off into the time of dreaming and resting, open to receiving guidance, messages. Begins to give way to time of spring once again, as the great wheel of the year turns. It'll be time to return back to your garden. And as you return back to your garden in the time of early spring, you do so with fresh eyes and senses and inspiration. for what may come. And as you take a fresh look at your garden, perhaps there's some things you hadn't noticed about your garden so much anymore. Perhaps some of the creatures you come out to say hello. Or perhaps some of the subtler realms, the angels, the fairies, the soils. And you begin to realize that your garden is host to numerous communities of beings. And in fact, they are there supporting you. And you are supporting them. For you realize that you are all interconnected. So now as you go about your business of doing your spring clearing, cleansing, planting, you do so in concert with these other communities of beings. Perhaps asking them for guidance, saying what is best to plant or what can support them. And they can give you guidance as to how they can support you. So you cleanse and clear and plant once again, and then the spring showers come and the mayflowers bloom and things bud and blossom and grow. And then spring gives way to summer, and the days grow longer, and your garden is teeming with life, and more people come to enjoy your garden, and it's more bountiful and beautiful than before. And summer gives way to autumn, and once again you harvest. And this year your harvest is even more bountiful, juicy, beautiful. And you get to share and spread the goodness. And this continues season after season, solar cycle after solar cycle, and solar cycle after solar cycle. You grow more and more connected to your garden. And your garden grows more and more bountiful and beautiful than ever. And this goes on and on, solar cycle after solar cycle. And solar cycle after solar cycle, you will grow more and more connected to your garden. And it grows more and more fulfilling in your life. On and on. On and on. On and on. And with that, you let it all go and rest in the knowing that all is well. And now in a moment, it will be time to return from your journey and stir. So bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. Noticing your breath as it goes in and out. Noticing anything you gathered from your journey you would like to make note of. And take a moment to notice any new habits you're committing to, or in dreams you're dreaming, and things you must bring into order, organized, so you can set yourself up with the utmost opportunity for success. And see that happening now. See all your dreams fulfilled, coming into fruition. See who you're being and how you're being. What are you doing? Where are you? Who are you with? And as you let that vision grow and energize it with your love and your open heart, breathe in and out through your heart. To fill it with positive energy, those things that bring a smile to your heart, and send that love to these visions and dreams. And then just create a little anchor. Touch together your thumb with your forefinger of your right hand and your thumb with your forefinger of your left hand. Anchoring this in on a cellular level, so that now whenever you touch together your thumb with your forefinger, all this energy will come back, flooding into your body, awakening those dreams, keeping you on track, and magnetizing all that you need. The people are already on their way. All the help that you need. And with that, give thanks and know that we are walking into the doing of the done. And with that, we complete with a song. One of our favorite songs written by our dear friend, Sophia's song healer. Keep us up
We are here. We are here. Keepers of the garden. We are here. We are here. We all are here. Keepers of the garden. We are here. 'Cause we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Keepers of the garden, we are here. 'Cause we are the ones we've been waiting for.
Yes, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Keepers of the garden,
We are here. Where if not here?
and when if not now?
Who if not you and me?
Where if not here?
And when if not now?
And
Who if not you and me?
we are here?
We are here. Keepers of the garden, we are here. We are here. We are here. Keepers of the garden,
We are keepers of the love.
We all are here.
Keepers of the vision.
We are here.
Keepers of the hope.
We are here.
Keepers of the peace.
We all are here.
Keepers of the I know.
We are here.
Keepers of the aloha.
We all are here.
Keepers of the new earth destiny.
We are here.
Keepers of our good vibrations.
We all are here.
Keepers of the peace across all
We
nations.
are here.
Keepers of the hope.
We all are here.
Keepers of the children.
We are here.
Keepers of the love.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here. Keepers of the garden. We are
here. And with that,
We thank you.
for joining us for our Equinox sound healing ceremony. We wish you the blessings of this sacred time, these holy days.
It's a magical time to set your intentions and to really believe in yourself and open up to divine magic, because this is a moment of unprecedented opportunity for you to get clear, be specific, and manifest your highest ideals. God bless you all.
And with that, we release this energy and we give thanks to the sacred elements and directions and our guides and ancestors and all our helpers of highest light. And we give thanks for our ability to gather in this way virtually. We release this energy. Go if you must, stay if you will. The circle is now open but never broken. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. May the blessings of all divine beings be always with you.
Flower to you, Lord. God bless you and aloha.
Ashe. Blessings, Spirit.